The eighth studio album from the world's most innovative artist comes after a monumental double release. The historic Texas Hold'em moved the US charts in 9 genres and won in various international territories, making Beyoncé the first black female artist to reach number 1 #Heartnetry 100 charter with a country song. Cowboy Carter is out now. Los Angeles, March 29, 2024. PR Newswire. Beyoncé's 8th studio album is now available worldwide. Act 2 Cowboy Carter arrives today following the successful release of lead singles Texas Hold'em and 16 Carriages on February 11, Super Bowl Sunday. Continue reading. Cowboy Carter is available now. Cowboy Carter is available now. Texas Hold'em reached number 1 on the US music charts in 9 different genres, including pop, hot AC, country, rhythmic, urban and R&B, and made history when Beyoncé became the first black artist to reach number 1 on the chart. Hot Country Songs chart and Hot 100 best-selling country song. It also spent 4 weeks at the top of the UK music charts. The Beyoncé-produced Cowboy Carter tackles genres, all of them, albeit with deep country roots. It is the work of an artist who thrives on the freedom to grow, expand, and create without limit. It makes no apologies or asks for permission to elevate, expand, and redefine the sounds of music by demolishing the accepted false norms of American culture. It honors the past and honors the music pioneers of country, rock, classical, and opera. The album is an abundance of sounds that Beyoncé loves and grew up listening to between visits to the Houston rodeo and eventually shows, country, original rhythm, and blues, zydeco, and black folk. The album is wrapped in clean instrumentation with a festive authentic sound bomb that uses e.g. accordion, harmonica, washboard, acoustic guitar, bass ukulele, pedal steel guitar, vibraslap, mandolin, violin, Hammond B3 organ, tack piano, and banjo. There's also a lot of hand clapping, horseshoe steps, boot prints on hardwood floors, and yes, those are Beyoncé's fingernails as percussion instruments. The joy of making music is that there are no rules, says Beyoncé. The more I see the world develop, the more I felt a deeper connection with purity. With artificial intelligence and digital filters and programming, I wanted to go back to real instruments, and I used very old instruments. I didn't want some of the instruments like the strings, especially the guitars and the organ, to be in perfect tune. I kept some of the songs raw and relied on folk. All the sounds were so organic and human, everyday things like the wind, clicks, and even the sound of birds and chickens, the sounds of nature. And besides music, the inspiration also considers Southern and Western culture. Rodeo, Western movies, and stories about the original cowboys of the West. Rodeo. He saw for the first time the diversity and camaraderie of people who love country music and the American way of life, full of community, culinary offerings, grills, and Western fare. And it was for everyone. Among the crowd were Black, Hispanic, and Native American cowboys who made their valuable and authentic contributions to the culture. Their stories are synonymous with American history. The music is wrapped in passionate and bold storytelling that engages the listener with Beyoncé's familiar powerful voice at the center. Her voice shines a bright light on a story full of truth, uncovering hidden histories and enjoying all the magic you seek when you intentionally go back to your roots. Beyoncé is a student of history, continuing the American music masterclass that began in 2022 with Act I Renaissance, a deep dive into dance music and its creators, and a celebration of those who lived joyfully despite what they experienced. Abnormal. In Cowboy Carter, without rules, the work of an artist who created on his own terms continues bravely. The tracks caress, lulls and stimulates the listener's curiosity with 27 revolutionary surprises that remove the boundaries of genre-based music. As a producer, Beyoncé explores and experiments with chords and key changes, effortlessly blending genres, bending and blending the unexpected to break down all walls of musical boundaries. It is a rare act that can so perfectly host classics such as Blackbird by the Beatles and the remakes of Jolene by Dolly Parton, as well as sonically diverse creations such as Sweet Honey Buckin', Riva Dance and Two Most Wanted. My process is that I usually have to experiment, says Beyoncé. I like the freedom to have whatever I like, so I've been working on a lot of songs. I probably recorded 100 songs. Once that's done, I can put the puzzle together and understand coherence and common themes and then create a solid body of work. The album is really an experiment. Each song is its own version of a Western movie reimagined. He was inspired by films such as Five Fingers for Marseilles, Urban Cowboy, The Hateful Eight, Space Cowboys, The Harder They Fall and Killers of the Flower Moon. Some of the percussion parts were inspired by Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Music where it was more bluegrass. The work ranges from singing cowboys and blaxploitation to spaghetti westerns and fantasy, where Beyoncé interweaves